Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hey, love the show. Just want to hear your thoughts on this. So I was watching the show and I seen the caller talk about that the Browns' priority should be wide receiver and linebacker. I'm too much thinking that defensive tackle should be a priority, whether it's free agency or draft or both. That should be a priority. Linebackers, I'm okay with the wide receivers we have. Cooper's great. DPJ's coming along. He's going to be fantastic. And don't forget, we got the veteran Jakeem Grant will be back next year. That's the speed guy that, Deshaun Watson usually has. The guy that's going to run the reverses and he can stretch the field when he comes back healthy. And we'll still have Anthony Schwartz and David Bell. And we got some guys. So I don't think we need to waste a pick to go get a wide receiver. I think the focus should be defensive tackles or bust, whether that be free agency or the draft or both. Go Browns.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Tim, I've said the last couple of days, I think if you get some defensive tackles that can take on double teams that are a little bit bigger, a little bit stouter, it will allow your fast, undersized linebackers to play like they want to play. And to a certain extent, I don't think the scheme doesn't fit what the Browns have. That's just my opinion.
Just like how a good offensive line can help out a running back and make their life easier, I think the same thing applies with defensive linemen and linebackers. And, I'm kind of with you on this, that I think the biggest thing the Browns could do for themselves is get themselves, that big 320, 330-pound defensive tackle, maybe a borderline nose who's a guy whose job is just to eat up blocks in the middle, kind of do the dirty work on the inside, and then free up everybody else. Because you look at what the Browns have at linebacker, obviously they have J.O.K., who we don't know if he's going to play again. We don't know what he's going to look like in 2023. I still have a lot of high expectations for him, and I think he'll get there. Yeah, and there's some question marks at linebacker. The way you help them out is if you can win up front on the interior. And we've just seen the interior of this defensive line just has not been good enough this season. And that's something Andrew Berry is going to have to hit hard and hit from multiple facets. I think that's got to be their free agent priority, is getting themselves a veteran defensive tackle who can really play in the interior. I haven't looked as deeply into who could be available. Certainly other guys will pop in the market that we don't know about. Guys, that are in there right now will probably could get franchised, like Daron Payne from Washington. I think that's been a popular choice among some fans. So either way, that's the position you really have to shore up significantly in the offseason.
I would agree. And I get what they were thinking. They're thinking we need guys that can run and cover because we're going to face Boyd, Higgins, Chase, all the wide receivers that the Chiefs throw at you, the Bills with Diggs and Davis, but you've invited teams to run on you, and the team said, yeah, okay, we'll run on you, and they just haven't had an answer. I know Anthony Walker going down hurts, but I think it's deeper than that.